Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. I am excited to bring you this research video. I talked about it a little bit in past videos, and a few of you have expressed interest, and it definitely interests me to see these because Vera Bradley is everywhere. And I feel like the majority of thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales price it up. Everybody thinks Vera Bradley is valuable, but overall, Vera Bradley is not. However, there are some patterns and prints that are valuable. And I also want to point out to you, and I'm going to show you a few things in this video, that Vera Bradley doesn't just make handbags. There are other products to look for as well. Like I have found a Vera Bradley robe before that sold really fast. There are all kinds of household items. I know there are like pens and pencils because I used to buy them from the hospital gift shop when I was still a nurse. And these types of items will sell also. So overall, I want to point out to you that there are almost 200,000 Vera Bradleys listed and only, let me look, about 37,000 sold. So they're about a 19% sell-through rate, which means the average time just overall for Vera Bradley is going to be about 1.5 years to sell. So when you're out there sourcing, you really want to make sure that the pattern and the exact bag you're picking up is something that is more popular if you don't want it sitting in your garage or in your eBay room for over 1 year. Now, I'm going to show you these patterns. They are going to be more rare. That is why they sell high. But I think it will really in your head different types of Vera patterns to know, hey, that one's going to sell, that one's going to be worth more money. 9 times out of 10, when I found Vera Bradley, Google Lens will pick up the name of the pattern. A lot of times it will also pick up the name of the exact handbag because there are names for each style of handbags, like weekender, tote, small tote, duffel, things like that. So use Google Lens if you are able to when you're outsourcing to identify the pattern, and then look up that exact pattern on eBay. Look up Vera Bradley Gardenia, just as an example, to see what the sell-through rate is for that exact pattern. That is probably the most important thing I would like to get across to you. And I have never seen 90% of these patterns I am getting ready to show you. So I know they definitely are rare, but they are out there and I'm going to show them to you right now. First up is a new Vera Bradley Sweet Garden Blue Campus Backpack School College Book Bag. This one sold for $198.99. If you're wondering if Vera bags that are new are out there, they are. I actually find them quite a bit at the thrift stores, so don't doubt that you will not find a new bag. So here you can see this one I added on, so I actually did a little more than 25 because I wanted to show you that regular patterns sell as well, and you'll see what I mean as we go through on this video. So there's that Vera Bradley tag inside of the backpack as well on the outside, and they are showing the measurements, and this one was a great sale at $198. Next is another backpack. This is a Vera Bradley Essential Large Backpack, Aloha Blooms. This is another one new with tag. They actually had 10 of these. So somebody had a lot of old new stock for these and sold them for $219.99 each. So this one is got the laptop bag there in the front. It's a beautiful floral pattern. As you know, though, most of Vera Bradley patterns are floral. So watch for this one, though, Aloha Blooms. I had to put this one in there because I'm not going to lie, I would love to have this bag. This is a Vera Bradley University of Florida large travel duffel bag, new with tags. It is a blue paisley print. I probably would have put that in my title. This one sold for $225. There is that embroidered Florida Gator. Go Gators. I know a lot of you are not Gator fans, but I am. And I wanted to put this one in because I think you should watch for Vera Bradley in conjunction with colleges and football teams. And I have come across quite a few of them. I've not come across any Gator ones. Otherwise, I would have kept them. Now we are going to get into the ones that are in conjunction. So this is a Harry Potter Vera Bradley Friends at Hogwarts Backpack Large. I am surprised they did not have Harry Potter in that title. This one sold for a best offer on $229. And this one is not a new one. It says it's new, but I don't see tags. Maybe it is new. I don't know. I don't see its tags. So maybe it's new with, oh yes, it says new without tags. Read, cat, read. And this one's an excellent sale over that $200 point. And there were quite a few other Harry Potter items that did come up in this top search as well. Why must I find all these Vera Bradley patterns that I love? This is a Vera Bradley Lighten Up Foldable Rolling Duffel Shore Thing is the name of the pattern. You can see the anchor, the starfish, sea turtle. I see sea urchins, coral, all kinds of fun things. And this one sold for $197.80. I was kind of curious, so I actually looked up this pattern, and the sell-through rate overall for this pattern is only 20%. It's exactly what the overall Vera is. But these bigger weekender and luggage pieces are selling way faster. So you can see this one is new with the tag, as I believe most of these are that I'm showing you. However, used, this one's still going to sell for over $100. But new, this one sold for close to $200. Beautiful, beautiful tote bag and an excellent sale. This is a Star Wars Vera Bradley, and if I just quickly glance at it, I think I might have missed that. So some of the other ones I'm going to show you are called Hidden Mickeys, and it's almost like this, where if you just do a quick glance, it's like, oh, it's another Vera Bradley. But it's a Vera Bradley Star Wars, and it sold for $250. You can see it on the tag, but you can also see all the characters here. It's kind of cool. They're thrown in there with the flowers. There's that all over print on the inside. And now on this one too, I want to point out, it does say Vera Bradley Star Wars on the zipper pull. So even if it did not have that new tag, you would still be able to identify it. Here is another luggage piece. So definitely pay attention to those bigger luggage pieces from Vera. This one is a boysenberry expandable upright rolling suitcase. Sold for a best offer on $250. Kind of a classic Vera floral pattern on this one. You can see those kind of paisley undertones. The interior is all the flowers. And this one is close to a carry-on size, I believe this is. There is the back. You can see that Vera Bradley tag very, very clear on this one. And it does still have the plastic attached. Very, very cute. There's a little clear zipper case, and it is the rolling handle. So beautiful, beautiful bag. And I wanted to show you this because some of these Vera Bradleys do hold their value. Next is a Vera Bradley Disney Classics Campus Backpack. It does say last one. This one sold for $300. I can clearly see Snow White in this one. And here we will take a look. You can see, no, Alice in Wonderland, maybe this one is. I think that's what I see. I think it's Alice in Wonderland is what this is. That is not Snow White. That is Alice. So another one, again, they're almost hidden. There's the rabbit with the clock there. If you look up close, and you can see Alice. Lots of, I see the rabbit. I see the skunk there. There's tons of stuff hidden. But if you look at these quickly, you might not notice these when you're outsourcing. Here is Minnie Mouse, and it's another backpack. So take note of the types of items as well as the patterns. This one is Disney Paisley Celebration Campus Backpack with Mickey Mouse and Minnie. It is also brand new, sold for $295. This is pretty obvious that it's Mickey and Minnie. You see that Vera Bradley tag. And Vera and Minnie or Mickey does very well. I have found one hidden Mickey one in the wild, so they are out there. And I want to say I actually found it at the bins of all places. So I only paid a couple dollars for it. Keep an eye out for Vera with any of the Disney characters. This pattern showed up over and over and over again in the top selling Vera. This pattern is Gilmore Girls Autumn Dragonflies. And this is a big duffel bag. It sold for $309.99. And this pattern you need to remember because almost anything with this pattern was selling very high. You can see the beautiful dragonflies there. And again, this one is a Gilmore Girls pattern. And it is very, very popular. So remember this one. There was so much Hello Kitty Vera in the top. It was unbelievable. Solid bags, print bags like this one, different types of bags. Hello Kitty with Vera is definitely a hit. This backpack sold for $299. And here you can see the interior is that all over print. And this one is brand new in the plastic. So very, very nice Hello Kitty one. You can see here they're putting their feedback there. I don't typically do that in my listings, but this was an excellent, excellent sale. I've never seen, and it's super cute. You can notice there's a lot of nautical patterns in these top as well. So this is a Vera Bradley Seafood Boil is the name of this pattern. Extra large travel duffel and tote. Sold for $325. So remember this pattern. I typically, if I see lobster stuff, I pay attention. I've done well with lobster stuff, even unbranded. And on this tag here, I can see one of them was $149. And I love the seller used probably photo room to do this AI photo. I do that with mine as well. And this was an excellent sale at $325. Yet again, another Disney collaboration, and this one is The Little Mermaid. They left this in the plastic and did not take it out, and it sold for $300. So hard to see the pattern really good, but it's floral with Ariel and flounder on it. So keep your eye out for them as well. Next is some rugs, and I didn't even know Vera did rugs. Like I said, I found a robe before. I know there's a bunch of like stationery type items. I did not know there were rugs. So this is Vera Bradley wool hooked rugs, set of 2, and these 2 rugs sold for $250. So make sure you watch for Vera Bradley rugs. And I don't see that those were marked as Vera Bradley. So these you would need to identify using Google Lens. Now we have Snoopy, Vera Bradley Peanuts Pals Snoopy Pumice Stone Miramar Weekender duffel bag, $354. This one is quilted, as most of her are. Super cute, super simple Snoopy heads, but it's a weekender. I told you guys pay attention to those bigger bags. Look at the cute all over Snoopy pattern inside. Very, very cute one. There you can see that all over pattern a little bit better. And this one is also new with the tags. It was originally $185, but this seller got $354 for it. I thought it was really important to show you this one because it's very plain. And I've sold some quilted black plain Vera items for good money as well. So this is a featherweight commuter backpack. They did put peacock feather. That's the name of the quilting that is on it. $359 sale. So there you can see, I'm assuming they probably got this off of Vera's website. But this one doesn't look overly impressive. However, a solid color sold for $359. Next is another more traditional pattern, but it's another backpack. So this is a cotton large travel backpack, perennials gray. This pattern is very, very popular, and a lot of them were selling high as well. This one sold for $359. There is that pattern up close. I love backpacks with the strap for your luggage. When I'm traveling, that is like so A+. So definitely something I look for when I am buying backpacks. So I love that they put travel backpack, and this was an excellent sale at $359. More tropical vibes. This is a Vera Bradley women's cotton multi-strap shoulder satchel purse. Island Garden is the pattern. Beautiful like hibiscus flower here. And they are showing the, I'm assuming this is Vera pictures from the catalog. The interior is really pretty with dragonflies. I might have capitalized on that in the title. And this was an excellent sale. So remember this pattern, Island Garden. A lunch bag, and I think this is the only lunch bag I saw up there in the top, and this one is Tranquil Medallion. There were other Tranquil Medallion pieces. This one sold for $359 as well, and here you can see the sizes. This one is another one that is new and an excellent sale at $359, so definitely remember that medallion pattern. Next is this Vera Bradley Women's Performance Twill Triple Compartment Crossbody Bag in Tiger. And this one is a beautiful tiger lily. And there is that pattern. And this has been the same seller, so I'm not sure. I actually took a few listings out that I was going to show you. And because I'm not sure what was really going on with those sales, but remember this pattern. And the next item is really fun, and it's one I didn't even know existed. I knew Vera Bradley had the robe, but I didn't know she made bedding. So this is a Go Fish King Quilt Shams Throw Pillows, Comforter, and Bedspread. So this one's pre-owned, but it says they used only for display, so it was never slept in, probably a guest room. Sold for $449.95. Look at those. I love those little fish pillows. They are super cute. They do have those original bags. It does say that Go Fish pattern. Really, really beautiful set. This would be perfect for like a beach house or a little beach cottage. Very, very cute set. And you can see it is in excellent condition and was a great sale at $450. Last up is this Vera Bradley and Disney Cinderella Paisley Friends Backpack and Lunch Brunch. And this set sold for $539.95. It looks like they do still have one more available. They have 100% feedback. So somebody was happy with this. And super cute print here. You can see the mice with the sewing, like the thimbles, the spools, things like that. Gorgeous blueprint on this, and Cinderella is all over this. That was originally $45 on this backpack, so amazing profit. If somebody bought this new and just kept it, this would have been a good investment for sure. So gorgeous Vera backpack. They are showing all the tags and the lunchbox as well, and an excellent sale. I think new, this is about $75, and it sold for $539. That was everything. I did pull a few out. I think I pulled like 5 out because I realized they were all that same seller, and I was questioning whether they really were selling that high. So I pulled those out and just skipped forward to the blankets and sheets. But I hope you still got plenty of value from this. Learn some new patterns, learn different types, the weekenders, the luggage pieces. If you find rugs, if you find sheets, pay attention to other Vera stuff beyond purses and handbags. I really do appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment. If you have a favorite Vera pattern, even if it wasn't shown here, let me know and I'll check it out, because I have a few patterns that I really, really love. And some of these are still selling. That's the thing. A lot of people think Vera is past, and a lot of it has, but there are still those patterns that will be valuable and will probably be increasing in value over the years.